Assalamu alaikum students. Today's topic is ATP, the cell's energy currency. Objective: after this lecture you will be able to explore the structure of ATP, explore the reactions of ATP, and understand why ATP is universal energy currency. The major energy currency of cell is a nucleotide called adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP. Discovery: it was discovered in 1929 by Carl Lohmann, and in 1941 Fritz Lipmann proposed it is a main energy transfer molecule in cell. It's a really simple reaction. If you want to release energy, it need only water and enzyme, and through hydrolysis it releases 7.3 kilocalorie energy. It is so small and can be transported within the cell. And the third one is provide instant energy, that through hydrolysis its bond broken down and releases 7.3 kilocalorie energy. It is important in metabolic processes, for example synthesis of larger molecules, DNA, RNA, nucleotides, and it also help in the movement, that is the muscle contraction and relaxation, active transport, that is the movement against the concentration gradient, and secretions. Different secretion in the molecules is done by this ATP by using its energy. So here is a full structural formula of ATP, but as a biologist we don't like formulas, so we condensed it into a simple structural formula. Start looking with three major components. The first one is the pentagon, that is the 5 carbon ribose sugar, and the second one is a rectangular or little bit triangular, that is adenine, a nitrogenous base, and the 3 circles which are representing the 3 phosphate group. That is why it is known as adenosine triphosphate. Now here is our reactions, that the reactions that are involving in the energy releasing process. You can see that the phosphate is as you can see in the structure, that 3 phosphate are joined with each other with the tilde, that is the weak bond. So during hydrolysis, ATP in the presence of water broken down into ADP, and one inorganic phosphate detached from it, and during this 7.3 kilocalorie energy will be released. If it continues further, then ADP changes into AMP, that is adenosine monophosphate again, and one inorganic phosphate detached, and 7.3 kilocalorie will be released. But it is very rare because ADP, that is adenosine diphosphate, continuously consuming 7.3 kilocalorie energy and transform into again ATP. So ATP broken down into ADP is a normal process, but ADP into AMP is very rare process, because ATP by regaining one inorganic phosphate changes into ATP. So at the end, if we summarize this whole process, the formation of ATP and the broken down of ATP, we can say during the oxidation of food stuff, that is the broken down of food, during that process a large amount of energy is released. So ADP, that is adenosine diphosphate, changes into ATP, that is the formation of ATP. So we can say that during the energy releasing processes, ATP will be formed, while when we are doing something or working something, it requires energy, it need energy. At that point ATP is broken down and changes into ADP. So simple summary is, during the energy releasing process ATP formed, and during the energy consuming process ATP broken down.